Step into the chaos, where the brave take their stance, but the irony lingers. It's a twisted romance, marching for freedom while the chains are still tight. In this game of soldiers, who's wrong and who's right? Soldiers of irony, fighting for dreams, but the cost of our battles is bursting at the seams. With every fight we take, are we losing our way? In this theater of war, do we live for today? Leaders in the towers, never feeling the heat, while we're out in the trenches, facing our defeat. Trophies for the victors, but what's left in their wake? In the irony of battles, it's our hearts that they break. Soldiers of irony, fighting for dreams, but the cost of our battles is bursting at the seams. With every fight we take, are we losing our way? In this theater of war, do we live for today? Leaders in the towers, never feeling the heat, while we're out in the trenches, facing our defeat. Trophies for the victors, but what's left in their wake? In the irony of battles, it's our hearts that they break. Soldiers of irony, fighting for dreams, but the cost of our battles is bursting at the seams. With every fight we take, are we losing our way? In this theater of war, do we live for today? Heroes on the front line, but what did they gain? Trading their futures for a shot at fame. With each shattered dream, we're losing the fight. In this ironic struggle, we're fading from sight. Echoes of our voices, lost in the noise, chasing after glory, but where are the joys? In the end, what matters is it power or peace? In this irony of war, can we ever find release? Soldiers of irony, fighting for dreams, but the cost of our battles is bursting at the seams. With every fight we take, are we losing our way? In this theater of war, do we live for today? So here we stand, with our dreams in the dust. In the irony of battles, let's find what we trust. With courage in our hearts, let's rewrite the tale. In this war of life, let's set our own sail. Heroes ours, now running futures. Think what futures, thinking futures for every done a day. But what we trust, what everybody say. Heroes on the front line, but what do they gain? Trading the futures for a shot at fame. With each shattered dream, we're losing the fight. In this ironic struggle, we're fading from sight. Echoes of our voices, lost in the noise, chasing after glory, but where are the joys? In the end, what matters is it power or peace? In this irony of war, can we ever find release? So here we stand, with our dreams in the dust. In the irony of battles, let's find what we trust. With courage in our hearts, let's rewrite the tale. In this war of life, let's set our own sail.
In the city of life, where the shadows play, we're fighting for a future, but the past won't sway. Echoes of conflict ringing in our minds as we chase the illusion that truly spines. Soldiers of silence, lost in the sound, in a world full of chaos, hopes never found. Irony drifts like rain, washing dreams away. In the battlefield of life, we're led astray. Victory hollow, every trophy a lie. We're losing our souls while the real battles fight. Resting our armor, we're just playing the part, while the flames of our struggles don't burn in our hearts. Soldiers of silence, lost in the sound, in a world full of chaos, hopes never found. Irony drifts like rain, washing dreams away. In the battlefield of life, we're led astray. Conversations and whispers while the guns sing the tune, fighting for a cause under a shadow of noon. What's the price of the glory? What's the cost of the fight? In this theater of battles, who's wrong and who's right? So let's break the cycle, let's change the refrain. Trade our swords for words, let's dance in the rain. Echoes of conflict, we'll find our own way. swords for words, let's dance in the rain. Echoes of conflict will find our way. With unity and love, we'll face a new day. Soldiers of silence, lost in the sound. In a world full of chaos, where hope's never found. Irony drips like rain, washing dreams away. In the battlefield of life, we're led astray. So here we rise with our voices so strong. In the irony of war, let's write a new song. With peace as our anthem, we'll shatter the night. In the echoes of conflict, we'll reclaim our light. So let's break the cycle, let's change the refrain. Train our swords for words, let's dance in the rain. Echoes of conflict will find our way. With unity and love, we'll face a new day. Soldiers of silence, lost in the sound. In a world full of chaos, where hope's never found. Irony drips like rain, washing dreams away. In the battlefield of life, we're led astray.
In the battlefield of dreams where the fighters play, iron in the air, we're lost in the fray. Warriors clash, but what's really at stake? Chasing glory and gold, but it's all a mistake. Fighting for nothing while the world's in despair. Chasing shadows and echoes, do we really care? With every battle cry, we're losing the sight. In this ironic war, is there wrong or right? Heroes on the front lines, but they're lost in the game. Trading their lives for a shot at fame. Marching to the rhythm of a hollow drum. In the chaos of war, where's the love to come? Fighting for nothing while the world's in despair. Chasing shadows and echoes, do we really care? With every battle cry, we're losing the sight. In this ironic war, is there wrong or right? Heroes on the front lines, but they're lost in the game. Trading their lives for a shot at fame. Marching to the rhythm of a hollow drum. In the chaos of war, where's the love to come? Fighting for nothing while the world's in despair. Chasing shadows and echoes, do we really care? With every battle cry, we're losing the sight. In this ironic war, is there wrong or right? Tanks rolling in, but the peace is a dream. As we fight for ideals, nothing's as it seems. Behind every soldier, a story untold. In the irony of war, humanity's sold. Victory's hollow when it's stained with pain. Chasing after glory, we're going insane. The banners we raise, they're just paper and thread. In this battlefield of dreams, we're all misled. Fighting for nothing while the world's in despair. Chasing shadows and echoes, do we really care? With every battle cry, we're losing the sight. In this ironic war, is there wrong or right? So here we stand, with our heads held low. In the irony of battles, what do we really know? With dreams of a world where the love can gleam, let's lay down our arms in this battlefield of dreams.
In the times of change, where the currents run deep, we're caught in the struggle where the lost souls weep. Fighting for tomorrow, but the past holds us tight. In the irony of battles, we're losing our sight. Times of change, pulling us away. In the waves of confusion, can we find our way? With every drop falling, we're losing the shore. In this battle of life, what are we fighting for? The waves crash hard, but the shores stay the same. Chasing after dreams that are caught in the flame. Heroes rise and fall, but the story remains. In the irony of tides, we're shackled by chains. Times of change, pulling us away. In the waves of confusion, can we find our way? With every drop falling, we're losing the shore. In this battle of life, what are we fighting for? The horizon calls, but the storms rage on. With every new dawn, we feel the hope's gone. In the heart of the struggle, let's not lose our faith. In this irony of tides, we'll carve our own wraith. So it's Let's ride the waves, let's flow with the sea. In the tides of change, let love set us free. With courage as our compass, we'll navigate through. In this battle of tides, we'll start anew. Tides of change pulling us away. In the waves of confusion, can we find our way? With every drop falling, we're losing the shore. In this battle of life, what are we fighting for? So here we rise, with the tide on our side. In the irony of battles, let hope be our guide. With unity as our anchor, we'll weather the storm. In the tides of change, let our spirits transform. So here we rise, with the tide on our side. In the irony of battles, let hope be our guide. With unity as our anchor, we'll weather the storm. In the tides of change, let our spirits transform.